Hey YouTube, this is Scarecrow Kaiser. I'm here to do a deck profile on my Ancient Dragon Legion build. So, get started. For my trigger lineup, I'll start there. I'm doing 4 heals, 4 draw, and then 8 Ancient Dragon crits. The Sand Trigger has a really cool effect, but I don't find it necessary for the deck. The deck has enough cards that already have that skill now, as well as Sand Triggers are kind of awkward. They can do cool things in this deck, but overall the draws are just more consistently consistent. So, and then my starter, I'm using the Babysaurus. He's not like fantastic, but he is pretty cool. I don't use him that often, but every now and then I do use him, and he's really helpful when I do actually need him. So, for grade 1s, I'm doing 4 Iguanagorg, then 4 Perfect Guards. I really don't like Quintet Walls in really any deck. Perfect Guards are almost always, like 95% of the time, what you should be playing. And then I'm doing 3 of the 10k attacker, followed by 3 of Gatling. I would have done a 4 10k and just 2 of him, except for the fact that this guy can actually do a lot to combo with the deck, being that he can sack a guy. That's why he's good. But I still like playing 3 of the 10k because he's a 10k and you can hit good numbers and put early game pressure. Then for my grade 2s, I've got 3 Dino Crowd. Dino Crowd is not just a good heavy hitter, he combos with the deck really well. I almost wish I could play 4, but I don't have the room for him. Then I'm doing my 4 Knight Armor. This card's pretty cool. Retire a guy when he attacks if you're in Legion, and he gets +5, and if it hits you on flip. So you'll retire like your Iguanagorg or your Tyrannoquake. And then revive it for free. And then if this attack goes through, it really was for free because then the counterblast flips up. So, and he combos really well with his Legion mate too. Like if you can get like 2 of these or like 1 of them and a Dino Crowd, you have a really good combo going. And then obviously my last grade 2 is 4 Tyrannoquake. He's just a grade 2 version of Iguanagorg, but the fact that he can attack a rear guard and hit like an interceptor, that's what makes him so freaking good. This guy is a really good card. And then for my grade 3s, I have 4 Magma Armor. On the surface, Magma Armor doesn't look very good. It's actually, once you start figuring out the combos you can do, he's cooler than you would think. Because if you can get like 2 guys who retire to power up in the front row and have him in Legion, you can do some cool combos of attack, sacrifice a guy, and then you'll have the other guy attack, sacrifice a guy, and you'll use him to revive it. You can just like have like guys who sacrifice each other to power up if you have 2 of them, and you can kind of like keep reviving them and get multiple attacks off with them. It's actually pretty cool. If you can push your opponent to high damage, he's a good way to try and finish the game if you don't need like a crit if they're at like 5. So he can get in lots of attacks. And then my last card of the deck is obviously my Tyrannoquake. He retires a guy when he attacks to get +5. And then if the card you retired was one of your vanguards, he gets a crit. Since it's pretty easy to keep a Tyrannoquake on the field, or a Tyrannobite on the field, because it revives, that's what you do with him. So for free, you'll just give him that extra 5k and a crit, and yeah, puts really good pressure on the opponent. Um, the deck is pretty cool. It does what Tachikaze does. It's consistent in its playstyle. I don't have a ton to say on it. Yeah, but thank you for watching. Let me know what you think.